Alright, my pretties, welcome to another new video. I'm the Lion Queen. So today, I am going to be explaining a few things about a certain thing that I've been wanting to talk about. So, the last video I did talk about was about me bringing back Neopets, why did they bring me back memories, and I've been rambling on and on about it. But some of you guys are probably wondering, why am I a part of the Neopets community? Well, there are a couple of things, but what got me into the Neopets community was the fact that the site had been around since 1999 when it was first launched, and surprisingly, it's still up, even though they changed a whole lot over the years. Now, the one thing I can definitely be honest and say that Neopets had been a pretty good thing for me. And a lot of people who grew up playing the game, online or just became, a Neopets fan in general, I myself really enjoy being a part of the Neopets community. I mean, most of it is pretty chill and calm most of the time. However, if there is drama going over with someone else about a certain subject or whatever in the Neopets community, I just stay out of it because I don't bother getting involved myself into something that I literally have no part of it. It's just, yeah, I can really say right now that with the whole thing of its own health about the Neopets community, I mean, most of the members there are chill with me. Like, they don't really seem to have an issue with me or anything. Although, if there's anybody that has a problem with me or whatever, or don't like me, they could just keep on scrolling and don't bother associating with me. But despite that, I definitely could say most of the members of the Neopets community are chill with me. Like, no joke. They are literally chill with me most of the time. No issues whatsoever. Like, when it came to the part of being a part of the Neopets community, I honestly really have to say I was flattered that I, got myself into Neopets and I became a part of the community. Although, there are times where I just, my brain switches from Neopets, for 1 month or something into, like, for example, Wizard of Oz or something. But like I said, my brain, when it comes to me being autistic, it does switch a lot. So, I mean, that could be a pain in the ass, yes. But, yeah, that's not the point of that. But the point being is that even though I don't talk about Neopets in a certain day, week, or month, or something, I basically still like it in general. I even love the Neopets The Darkest Theory game. I mean, I did explain. I mean, the artwork of it is fantastic. Even the merchandise, I did explain of how expensive they can be. And I just find that to be ridiculous on how overpriced, the merchandise can be. And that is honestly one of the things I really do not really particularly care for, is when, the merchandise goes up really crazy expensive prices. I mean, I could get Neopets is pretty rare, but, do you really have to up the price to, like, I don't know, 5 times the price, especially given the fact that Neopets had been around for so long? I mean, they're still making it today. Look at the Teen Titans merchandise, like the original Teen Titans merchandise. Some of them are like over hundreds of dollars, and that is just, it's just outrageous. I mean, the fact that, it's just really expensive and it's quote-unquote popular. Well, it was popular at the time, but when you can't find the merchandise anymore, it does go crazy expensive. Especially given the whole fact of its own self. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just utterly surprising. Taking the fact that Neopets have been around for so long, I'm just surprised that Neopets is still continuing. I mean, it's still continuing to this very day. You guys can go look at it for yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, look at the merchandise prices. You'll see how crazy expensive they are. If you look on, places like Amazon, eBay, other sites, it's pretty outrageous that the prices for Neopets is just really something. But given the whole fact of it all, I definitely really appreciate the whole concept of Neopets. Like, I mean, I love the designs. I mean, I know I said this on my last video, but The main reason why I joined the Neopets community is because it's a chill community. I mean, there's barely any problems or anything regarding, Neopets. Like, there's no issues. Barely any drama whatsoever, because I think the people who make, like, fan groups on, sites like, Facebook and stuff, I think they're just, the admins there pretty much just say, we don't want drama. Keep drama to you and your damn self, or whoever you're having drama with. If you don't like somebody, just block them. Don't even bother associating with said people. I mean, I think that's just the only thing I can definitely, think that's what the admins say when, people are having drama in the Neopets community. That's honestly the reason why I honestly just don't really care about the drama. But like I said before, Neopets is a very safe community. I mean, yeah, you might just have, ups and downs, but, it kind of depends on everybody's moods or anything. But I could definitely say it's a pretty good community when it came to Neopets, because I honestly really liked Neopets when I was younger, and I still like it today. Now, with the whole thing of its own self, Neopets has been around for, like, years. And I'm talking, like, back in 1999. Like, can you go back in time to 1999? Well, if you had a machine, like a time machine, of course you would. But in their own self, it's just, really something when it came to Neopets. I mean, the community, most of the members are chill. I mean, yeah, the admins can be strict when it comes to drama. But like I said, I mean, they have good zero tolerance policy for drama. Like, whatever it seemed to be. They have, like, certain rules on sites saying, me or admins, moderators, do not want anybody bringing in drama that has nothing to do with Neopets. Like, I mean, if it's just a pointless argument of which pet is better or which fairy's more prettier or something, that's just a pointless argument, and that's just pointless to make drama or a little fuss over it. Like, I mean, I like the Neopets community. I mean, the members are chill, and I may not be active in some places, but I still look over there, and I still leave likes on people's posts regarding Neopets. Like, whatever it be fairy-related, game-related, or whatever it be something involving the darkest fairy. It honestly is really surprising that the Neopets community actually takes action when it comes to people starting drama. Like, if there's someone starting drama in a server, or in this case, in a area on Facebook or whatever, or a page, they automatically just take action on drama. Like, they just immediately take action. Like, they either ban the person, block them, or they give people warning saying, hey, you're starting drama, don't ever do this again, or something like that. But like I said before, I don't pay attention when it comes to drama, because I literally just don't bother with it. But I could definitely say with the Neopets community, they take drama action seriously. Although with some communities, they just don't really take action when it comes to drama. Some communities don't do that. Some communities don't take action when somebody's having issues with somebody. They just utterly just sat there and act like, nothing's going on, or they don't want anything to do about it. I mean, I can understand their frustration with when it comes to communities that have drama, but with Neopets, they take it action immediately. I mean, there is some instances that people don't really care about the drama. I mean, it depends on the person, and it depends on how they handle things when it comes to drama in the community. Now, with the Neopets the Darkest Fairy game, I mean, a lot of people are still on it, even though it's been like, oh my gosh, like 24 years almost. And, the community's still going strong. Like, I'm surprised this community is still there. Like, I'm just very surprised right now at this. Like, holy hell, like, I'm just surprised that the Neopets community is still going on. Like, it's still going on after years of being on the platforms and, getting a bunch of people to come together and, share Neopets-related stuff. Whatever it be, merchandise, the game, or whatever they have to go on or something. It's utterly something I really honestly liked when it came to the Neopets community. Most of the members here seem chill. Although it depends on the person, but you get what I mean. I honestly really still thought the Neopets community is chill. It still is, but it depends on the person, and it depends on, you know, as long as you don't piss anybody off, as long as you don't break any guidelines that the whole site has to offer, then you're good to go. Now, this one time when it came to when somebody asked me, why do you like Neopets? Well, the simple answer, I'm going to be honest about it, is the fact that ever since I was younger, I've always liked the Darkest Fairy. I've always wanted to know exactly why the Darkest Fairy, is popular. I mean, it's still a popular game, although it's not, although the one thing I could definitely say is that you don't really hear the game much anymore. I mean, I would really like it if there was like a remaster of the game. That would be really awesome, like maybe just a remaster of the game. It honestly would be helpful to, relive all that memories of people when they were kids liking Neopets and that. But, like I said, we can't have everything we want in our way, but who knows? Maybe the game might become a thing again. Like, maybe I could definitely say maybe in a few years from now, there is a slight possibility that, Neopets could be, still, going on. Which is still going on today. I'm just surprised that the Neopets community is still living. I mean, it's really surprising when it came to the Neopets community. I honestly really have to say that the community itself, while most of the members seem chill and all, I really still thought that it was pretty neat to see, the Neopets community still going on when it came to, certain stuff that happened. But anyway, with that being the case and that being said, Neopets, I still love it. I still think it's good. It's a good game, and I recommend you guys check it out if you haven't. So, anyways, with that being the case and that being said, I still found the Neopets community to be chill. Now, like I said before, what made me part of it is the fact that I want to get together with more members and join a community that I feel that is pretty safe, decent, maybe not perfect, but definitely not terrible either. Because unfortunately, most communities are toxic. But for this, in my eyes, I personally don't have an issue with it. Obviously, with the Neopets community, it's honestly pretty chill. That I honestly really enjoyed being a part of the Neopets community. Ever since I enjoyed the game. So, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, I'm going to sit here and just say right now, the Neopets community, I really have to say, I really hope I can reach more members of the Neopets community. Like maybe they may come across my channel or any pages on the internet. Who really is to say? Because there is a possibility that maybe someday there may be a channel dedicated to Neopets. Maybe there is some YouTube channels that talk about the Neopets community. Like, I really hope we get more channels that will talk about Neopets. Like, talk about the fairies. Like, the Fiara the Fairy Queen, Illison the Earth Fairy. At least something. But I mean, it's such a shame that there's not really many, channels that are talking about Neopets. Well, there's obviously, there's some YouTubers that do talk about that, but they also do talk about other things, too. So I definitely have to say it's honestly something. But when I joined the Neopets community, I was not sure if the members there are going to be nice or if they're going to start, bull crap, drama, or whatever. Because it seems like most of the communities I've been into either are drama starters or they honestly just don't care. I mean, it's honestly something I don't get it. Like, why is it with the people starting drama when it came to these communities? Most of them. But with Neopets, on the other hand, they have a zero tolerance policy for drama. They're saying stuff like, oh, don't start drama with this person or something. But if they're going to, sit there and, honestly get going with the whole thing, I really don't see the point on even continuing with this video. But like I said, there's so much more I can say. But the drama when it comes to communities, it's just depending on the person. Like I said, depends on the person, and it depends on what they're like and stuff, like with their true colors. But with Neopets, on the other hand, you will really fall in love with the game pretty quickly. And I definitely have to say it's a pretty fun community for what it is. I mean, yeah, I do talk to some people that love Neopets, and they honestly share their experiences. I want people who is in the Neopets community, if they even come across this video, which I don't know if they'll come across this video, but you never know. I really would like them to sit there and, kind of sit there and talk about, their experiences with the community of Neopets. Like, whatever it be, the good, the bad, the not so amazing, the not so great, anything, really. At least something to, at least to talk about their experiences with the community members. Like, whatever it be, related about Neopets, related about fairies, related at least to something Neopets related. Like, I mean, the battle games where you get to battle your pets. I love the idea of raising the pets. I thought it was cool. And it's awesome that, we have, like, sites like this that are kind of like Webkins. But except it's just different. I mean, what do I need to say more about it? It's just amazing. Like, it's just flat out amazing. We get to talk about it. We get to talk to some people or something. But like I said before, I mean, I'm sorry I'm getting sidetracked and all. I'm just trying to find the right words to describe each Neopets community members. Now, like I said before, I really have to say it's still a pretty good community members. I mean, there's some good people in the Neopets community. There's some that are not great. Some are not amazing or anything, but there are some people out there. It depends on the person. Like, you're going to meet people who are going to harass others over opinion. Like, with Neopets, on the other hand, I mean, yeah, you're going to be running into people who will disrespect your opinion. But anybody who opinion bashes will not be tolerated. Just like with the whole Neopets community of its own self. If that makes any sense. Now, anyway, moving on. The whole thing, in my honest opinion, I really enjoy being a part of the Neopets community. I'll always be a member of the community, even to the day I die. But like I said, though, it's really hard to say when it comes to communities, because, yeah, I know sometimes I have to leave some communities, but that just depends on if there's too much drama, for example, or there's too much people disliking, hating your guts or whatever. But I mean, you're going to get people who are going to hate your guts and that. But what I say is, don't even bother. Don't even bother for giving them any attention they deserve, the haters. Hey, if anyone's going to come on in my channel and say, oh, why are you liking Neopets? It's for kids. Well, here's the thing. It's not always for kids. I mean, adults play Neopets, and I honestly have no problem with an adult playing Neopets. Like, who knows? Maybe I might run into someone who's in their 50s playing Neopets. But like I said, I mean, everybody could play Neopets however they like, regardless of age, gender, race, whatever. I mean, there is no issue with somebody liking Neopets. And if a kid's going to come up and say, oh, Neopets is for kids, well, technically, it's for everybody. Like, I mean, Neopets is not just for kids. Anybody who's going to say that is pretty much like them. It's pretty much like a kid telling you that Disney is for kids. Well, Neopets is not just for kids. Adults can like it as well. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I've seen adults play Neopets and teenagers play Neopets, and they currently don't have an issue with that. And I seriously do not have an issue with it at all. I just personally like people the way they are, even if they're playing Neopets and they're in adult years. So there's that. I can definitely say Neopets honestly changed my life when it came to the community. Because, I mean, there's some people that are chill with me, but I know there's some people that don't like me, but I personally don't have a problem if they don't like me, because I'm not asking people to like me. Like, I mean, just because you don't like somebody from a certain community or whatever, that doesn't mean you could sit there and have a hatred, like a strong hatred for someone. But I'm just gonna say, not everybody is going to like what you're like. I mean, for example, I like Neopets. Some people may come on this channel and say, oh, I don't like Neopets. Well, I respect your opinion. There's not a problem with that if you don't like Neopets. Because simply, I don't have any issue with it. Because everybody can like whatever they like. And I personally am not stopping people from liking what they like. Like, I mean, it's kind of like the Brony community. I mean, the Brony community has pretty much the same thing. I know all communities do. But in my honest eyes, I honestly still thought that this was honestly a pretty good idea. To get together or for me simply to make a video about the community. And basically sit there and say, you know, I want to reach out to people. I want to be able to, you know, help people. But, you know, like help people out with certain things. But, I mean, most of you guys know what to do and all, so I don't have an issue with that. But, I mean, I want to be able to reach out to other members of the community itself. And honestly, I really do hope that I run into more people of the Neopets community. So to anybody out there that is a Neopets fan and happen to stumble across this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and all that. So, I mean, I really do hope this channel can, you know, reach out to more people who are in the Neopets community, because I'm a lover of Neopets, like, whatever it be. Like, the reason why I joined the community, and I've been in this community, I mean, surprisingly, since, I guess, 2014 or 15, so I've been in the community for a long time. Like, I've been in the community since, I guess, the mid-2010s, so I've been in the community for a couple years now. So, but I mean, with that being the case, and with that being said, Neopets, I really have to say, to anybody that is still in the community of Neopets, and you stumble across this video, feel free to share your thoughts on the Neopets community in the comments. Whatever it be in a video or whatever, feel free to let me know. Because in all honesty, I enjoy Neopets. I really thought it was a really good concept. It's still really amazing. But I really gotta say, it's still out there for many people. And it's surprisingly still active after so many years of the Neopets community. Well, I guess that's all I can really say about the Neopets community, but I became a member of the Neopets community, and I'm still a part of it today. So anyways, with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys are not going to miss an upload when you do that. And as always, I'm going to sit here and say right now that, yeah, I could definitely say right now that it's a pretty good, well, concept. So, yeah. I mean, with the Neopets, it's a pretty fun community. I mean, yeah, I mean, there may be some people who are not nice, some people that are bad, some people that are good or whatever. But like I said, it depends on the person. But it depends on the community itself and whoever you talk to. So anyways, guys, I think that's it. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Not sure when that will be. Well, actually, yeah. So I do upload every day, pretty much. So you'll get to see more uploads often. And anyways, yeah. Feel free to let me know. And anybody who is a part of the Neopets community, I'm going to say this right now. You are not alone. Don't be afraid to be a part of the Neopets community. For those that like Neopets, don't even be scared to hide it in your shadows, even though if you're an adult or a teen. Because I'm an adult, I still like Neopets, and always still will for the rest of my life. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm going to sit here and say right now, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out. And like always, please roll the outro, because I'm out.